All right, can you guys hear me? Is everything working? I don't know. This is weird. I'm not good at this. So I've got my camera on this tripod, or my phone's on this tripod, really, because I have to use the phone to do this in here. And I've got all these boxes over here. Hey, Lizard. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Cody. Welcome, guys. I'm really congested, but I wanted to do this today anyway, so I knew I was going to do it, and I'm forcing myself. Hey, Mudkip. So I'm going to turn this around. We've got a whole bunch of boxes, and these are big boxes. Like that's my hand for some scale there. That's a huge box over there. I don't know what's in the tiny box. And honestly, I don't know what's in any of this because I purchased let me point this back at my congested face. I purchased this huge retro game lot that belonged to somebody who watches on YouTube. This is not the game room, actually. I'm in the living room. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm in the living room. See all that mass over there? That's just my body, but all that mass and the TV. And I reorganized the living room specifically for this. I moved the dining room table over here, and Sid walked in, and I'm pretty sure uh, was not happy with the site. But I'm going to move it all back right after. So anyway, somebody who watches and has been around for a long time was selling their retro game collection, made me a great deal, and shipped everything here. And actually, Tony wasn't the one who sold it, Controller Hog, but he was the one who packed and shipped all of this to me. So thanks to Controller Hog for doing that. He's great at packing. FedEx maybe threw these boxes around a little bit, so I'm hoping that they're not all smashed to pieces, but I don't know what's in here. I got a spreadsheet that had a list of basically everything that they were selling. And oh, good. Well, hey, Controller Hog, and hey, person who sold this stuff. I don't know if I'm. Anyway, uh, I had a spreadsheet that had a list of everything that was for sale, and I glanced through there, but it's been long enough since I looked at it that I have no idea what's in these boxes. I know some of the like big ticket items, the things I was really excited about, but I don't remember 80% of the stuff probably that's in here. So I'm really excited about it. I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and try as hard as I can. I mean, I don't know what's better. If I do this, I can see the camera and then I can read the chat and stuff. And then I can like hold up. I think I'll do this. And then we can, actually see what's going on. So Tony, which box should I open first? Which box? Point, should I open this box, this box, this box, or the big one first? Are you sure? I don't want to open the one with all the really good stuff first. I want to slowly ramp up. What's in the tiny box? Is the tiny box safe to open? I mean, all of it's safe to open, of course. And I also ripped all the addresses and stuff off of these. Okay, big box it is. Hey, Nadict. Hey, Trima. All right, we're going to do the big box. I was really hoping you wouldn't say do the big box. Oh, okay, do the tiny box. Tiny box is good. Let's do that. Come here, tiny box. Again, everyone, forgive my congestion. It's bad. I don't know what it is. Allergies, I guess. But my voice is starting to go now. Oh, that still has my address on it. Whoops. Let's just rip that off of there. No, none of these will be lit on fire. I'm sorry. That's a different stream. No address reveal. I just thought I ripped it off all these boxes. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tiny one per Controller Hog, and we'll go from there. I don't know what's in any of them. I mean, I know what the big things are, like I said, but I don't know what's packed in each box. Okay, this one has, ooh. This one's got a bunch of NES games sitting right on top. I'm trying to pull them out safely. All right, this is a bundle of NES games. There's probably, let's see, 3, 6, 8, Looks like there's about 16 NES games in here, so that's pretty cool. And I don't remember any of these, really. Okay, let's pop this thing open. I know this isn't here. I'll at least like point this down at what I'm doing. All right, so man, these NES games look good right off the bat. I mean, not quality wise, but yes, quality wise. Like they look good. They're in good shape. Battle Chess, game number 1. Is this mirrored? What? This is mirrored. You guys can't even read that. I could turn it around. If I do it this way, then y'all can see. So I'll try that. I'll just get this like right down. Oh, you might have seen Sid for a second. All right, so we got Battle Chess. I'm just going to put these back in here. Disney Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. I don't have this. A lot of these games I already have. Hey, Wayne, Metroid. That's a much better looking copy of Metroid than the one I have. Way better looking. Yeah, that's awesome. Excite Bike. I didn't own Excite Bike actually, so I'm excited to have it. Sorry. Oh, did we just lose 8 viewers? Oh, it's too bad. This is a copy of Tetris. I'll probably use this as a coaster or something because this does not look as good as my copy. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. TNC Surf Designs. I was looking at the cover and it just says Wood and Water Rage. And I was like, what is Wood and Water Rage? But I think I have this actually. I think. I'm not 100%, but I think I do. Adventures of Lolo. I do have this. 1 and 2. This copy might be better than mine, though, if I kind of scrub it up a little bit. A lot of these games are going to replace games already in my collection that don't look so nice. Fantasy Zone, I've never even heard of. I have no idea. It's in one of the Tengen cases, though, or cartridges. Looks super cool. I've never heard of Fantasy Zone. No, I've never played it. Natix, the basic story, hey Creeper, is that I bought all of this stuff in a big lot from someone who watches the channel regularly or who has been around for a long time. Somebody I've known through YouTube for a long time, and just got it all in today, and now I'm unboxing it. Dr. Mario, this is a really good copy of Dr. Mario. It's got it's got some kind of number that might be like a password or something, like scratched into the back of it. RC Pro-Am. I don't think I had RC Pro-Am, but I have played this. It's a fun game. I don't think I had it, though. Mickey Mouse Capade, I'm pretty sure I own this. But again, a lot of these games that are kind of cheaper now, I already own, but they're in really crappy shape because I paid, $3 a piece for them or whatever to buy them, and I wasn't too concerned with the condition. But these look really, really good. Bump and Jump. I definitely don't own Bump and Jump. Looks cool though. It's like dune buggies. Hey Jesse, good to see you, man. Pinball. I don't own this, but this is cool. Black label. It's got Mario on the cover. This is actually not really pinball, if I remember correctly. It's kind of like Breakout, isn't it? Kind of like Breakout. I don't know. Tell me if you've played pinball in the NES. Is this like Breakout? We're only on this tiny box. Oh, it is really pinball? Okay. Bonus stage is Breakout. Maybe that's all I've seen then. This is all we've opened so far is this very tiny box. And the next one we're going to open is probably that huge box over there. So we'll see. Look at this. I don't know if I've shown anybody this before, but my watch. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Watch. Oh, of course, when I try to show somebody, it doesn't work. Well, normally, It's got the Sonic animation. It's really sweet. I don't think I'm going to play any of these on this stream, but I will do a retro hangout maybe this weekend, and we'll play a whole bunch of these probably. We got Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and World Track Meet, World Class Track Meet. I don't know if I own this. I know I own Mario and Duck Hunt in one cartridge, but I don't remember if I own this particular three-way set thing. Tiny Toon Adventures is a great game. I already have this game, but I think this one actually might look better than mine. A lot of my NES games are real beat up. And then Shadowgate. This is a really cool game. Tony, Controller Hog, actually sent me a copy of Shadowgate on the Game Boy a long time ago, and I've wanted to get this on the NES, and I don't think I ever got it. But very cool. All right, so that concludes the first box, the tiny box. What is Shadowgate? Or what is the World Class Track Meet pad? All right, I got to move all this stuff if I'm going to go get that big box and bring it over here. Let's see. You know what? I'm thinking it's actually easier to just spin the table than to pull that box over here, because that one's really heavy. So we're just going to try it this way instead. I never got Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, the GameCube one. Yeah, I haven't gotten that yet. No Hello Kitty that I know of in this whole thing. Oh, peanuts. Am I yelling? I'm wearing these headphones to talk to you guys, and I feel like I'm yelling because my ears are all clogged up with the headphones. All right, so I see some good stuff in here right off the bat. Oh, yeah. Oh, no! Well, that really sucks. I just covered the floor in packing peanuts. Okay, box. Play nice. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to get this stuff out of here without spreading packing peanuts all over the place. First thing we have is a boxed Super Nintendo Fighter Stick SN from ASCIIware. It has independent turbo control, adjustable turbo fire, hands-free auto turbo, and slow motion control. It's the ultimate arcade fighting stick. Hey, John. Good to see you, man. Yeah, this is the dining room. It's not Hello Kitty. See, might as well just throw this away. It's not Hello Kitty. This is really neat, though. I've never actually seen this fight stick. I've seen the Super, what's it called? I've got one of them. Super Advantage, I think. But this is a really cool fight stick. The other one's more arcadey. This one's actually meant for games like Street Fighter and stuff. So let's just set that over here. Next up, we got a Super Game Boy in the box. NES Advantage. No, I was talking about the Super. There's one for the Super Nintendo, too, that's a little more colorful. I think it's just called the Super Advantage. Man, this is so cool. I already have a Super Game Boy, but I did not have a Super Game Boy in the box. That's so neat. It shows you all the games that are like upgraded if you play them on the Super Game Boy. Let me open this up. It feels like it might just be the Super Game Boy kind of in the box. Oh, no, it's not. It's not at all. Okay. So inside of the box, we got this Super Game Boy guide that's probably got a lot of goodies in it. I got to move this a little bit so I can get in here. It's got a whole bunch of info about different games and how they run on the Super Game Boy. Yeah, the Super Game Boy only plays regular Game Boy games. It won't play Game Boy Color games or, obviously Game Boy Advance. But it does turn. Well, wait a second. Hold on. That's not true. Is it? It'll play Game Boy Color games. Or will it not? I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure it plays Game Boy Color games because I think I've played them on mine plenty of times, but I don't know. Changing border. This is really cool. This is history right here. The cool thing about having all this stuff is that I'm super into preservation and keeping everything as close to new as possible. And this is like really, really close to feeling new. Look at that. I mean, I've never seen this artwork anywhere, and now I'm holding it in my hands. Okay. We won't spend too much more time on that, although this Metroid 2 page is sweet. Okay. We'll be done with that for now. I'll put it back in the Super Game Boy box. I'm going to have to turn this fan on. It is hot in here. Sorry, I know I'm not giving you all the best view, but I don't really have any option or any choice. Metroid 2 was great. Oh, geez. Thank you so much, Cody. I almost just blasted peanuts into the floor, and I had to catch the fan in time. They would have just exploded out of this box. Oh, thank you so much. Saved me. In here we got. See, I never saw this stuff. We got some guides and some manuals, maybe, or these might be posters. Is this a poster? Oh, this is going up in the game room. This looks like Dragon Warrior or maybe Chrono Trigger. Is this Chrono Trigger? Yeah, it's Chrono Trigger poster. Let's unfurl this. Hope it doesn't rip as I'm trying to carefully get it open. Look at that. Look at that Chrono Trigger poster. Isn't that sweet? So sweet. It's got all your favorite characters. Chrono, Slippy Toad, Launch from Dragon Ball Z, and Godzilla. I've never played Chrono Trigger, so. Oh, what's on the back? I didn't even look at the back. On the back, we got a map. We've got maps based on different time periods. I think there's time travel in Chrono Trigger. I don't know. I'm excited to play it. I've never played it, but I'm going to play it now that I own. That's a spoiler. You didn't know that I owned Chrono Trigger, but it's in here. Man, I'm tired of this congestion. We got Cybernoid manual. Hopefully Cybernoid is also a game that's in here. I don't remember that one. It's pretty cool, though. I love looking through these old manuals. Love it. You'll just leave now that you know that I've never played Chrono Trigger? I'm trying, though. I want to play it. What is this? What is this? It says Adventure. This is another poster. The World of Final Fantasy Adventure. That's pretty cool. Topple. Lorem-ish. I don't know if those are boss names. This is very linked to the pasty. That was obviously what they were going with here. That looks nice. Is there anything? Oh, look. Whoa. Guide to weapons, armors, and items. There's like a ton of stuff on here. Jeez. This is intense. Okay. We'll look at that some more after I get done. We got a Faxanadu manual. I actually think I already have this manual. I think somebody just gave it to me because they had it laying around or something. Pretty neat, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this manual because I feel like I remember this picture. Yeah, it is WXYZ. Much agreed. Here's a original Zelda manual. Sorry, I'm turning the corners are a little clipped there. Original Zelda manual. This one's pretty cool. I don't I don't have one of these, but I know of the artwork in it. I have there's like a Zelda graphic novel with a bunch of artwork. Man. And now the fight to death with Ganon. Alrighty. I'm not going to go through every one of these manuals. We got Race Driving for the Game Boy. We got a TNC Surf manual. We got something called Iron Tank. I don't think I've ever played Iron Tank before. Um, yeah, I actually have that manual. It was right behind me, but I moved it into the game room. Okay, so that's all of that. Now let's see what these are. There's a Fantasy Zone manual in there too. We got a Game Genie book with a whole bunch of Game Genie codes. That's kind of cool because I actually already have a couple of Game Genies because I use them to play Super Famicom games on Super Nintendos. We got some more Game Genie things. I'm not going to show these because these have some addresses on them. We got another map here. Let's see. Oh, this is a big poster, I think. I think this one's. Oh, no, okay. Tried to fool me. This is for Final Fantasy III. This is a very in-depth poster, too. It's got like a list of locations, and they're all numbered on the map. Wow. All right, and the back of that one shows. I guess this two world thing was really popular in the Super Nintendo era because Link to the Past did it, and it seems like Chrono Trigger the map changes pretty significantly, and maybe it was just a really gimmicky, cool sort of thing. These are all Game Genie books, so I'm gonna put these back in the little plastic bag. And we'll move on to the next thing. We've only scratched the surface of this box, and we found so many cool things so far. Not that it's really a surprise, because that's why I bought this, but... Okay, so here's something familiar. I don't own one of these in a box. I guess I do now, but... This is an NES Advantage joystick. Man, this thing looks brand new. This box is, like, immaculate. Wow. If you've never seen one of these, it looks like this, and they're really cool. I'm not going to open this now, but I will later. Ugh. This congestion, man. I need a minute. Ugh. There goes some packing peanuts. Here we got another Fighter Stick SN. It looks like this cost $30 whenever it was purchased. Let's see, when was this made? Probably like 1993, it says. So this was probably purchased around 93, 94, 95, something like that for $30. That's awesome. All right, let's just dig in and see what else we can find. Yeah, this congestion's driving me nuts, man. All right, we got some. Ooh, I did not know these were included. We got a Final Fantasy Tactics guidebook, which is really neat. And it actually, I think, has a poster. They might have a poster in it, too. I'm not going to take that out right now, though. Oh, this is a great game. I used to have this guide, and it's a fun guide, too. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. PS2 game. Fantastic. Okay. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. Let's see what the paper is. This is Guitar Tab. There's some Guitar Tab in here. Neat. I will play those later. We got a Gran Turismo 4 guide. This one's really cool. This is Wild Arms. This actually feels like a magazine more than a guide. It's really lightweight and the paper's real thin. Let me look at this for a minute. Man, that's dark. I wish I could get a better angle on this for you guys. Okay. Wild Arms guide, sweet. Just dig in this pile and see what else. We got some more guidebooks here, it looks like. There's a manila folder. I don't know if this is important. Let's see. I do too, Jesse. I have no idea. This looks like a really cheapo manual. It's like a piece of paper, but it has controls on it. It's for Master of Monsters. No idea what that is. We got an old Nintendo Power subscription thing from the GameCube days. That's all right, man. If you need any of it, I'll send it back to you. This is pretty cool. History in this box. I never had any of this stuff. Well, you know what? I take that back. I think I might have had some kind of GameCube shirt from Nintendo Power. Not this one, but I'm pretty sure I had some Nintendo clothes around that time. We got a booklet. It's the little precautions book. This is Pac-Man World. I think this is just like a PlayStation sampler book. I did, John? For those that don't know, John there is my friend, my best friend from when I was a kid. We spent every day together growing up. Final Fantasy III guide. Very cool. Oh boy. I'm going to look through this manila folder real quick. Secret documents. I think these are cheat codes and stuff. That's what it looks like. It looks like these are all cheat codes and documents telling you where to find secrets in games. Pac-Man World 2 is fantastic. That's a good game. All right. I already own this. Not the guide, but I own the game. This is Secret of Evermore Player's Guide. Authorized Power Play Guide. Very neat. This is a fun game. It's like a more punk version of Secret of Mana. It's like a futuristic, I don't know. It's really cool, though. Breath of Fire 2. Man, this is a huge manual. This feels like a coloring book. This is like, that artwork, too, is really cool in this dog. See that? This feels like a coloring book for real, though. The pages are very feathery and light. This is super cool. Look at that thing. Look at it. Neat. I'm going to have to go through all this stuff and look for posters because it seems like there's a lot of posters in here. Okay. This is a cool thing. This is a Chrono Trigger player's guide. I think I kind of teased it earlier, but there's a copy of Chrono Trigger in here. Yeah, donate yourself. That's right. That was fun. Don't look that up. That's a stupid video. This is really neat. This was $15 whenever it was purchased. That's pretty much in line with how much these cost now, I think. About $15 for a good paperback guidebook like this. All right, let's adjust how we do things slightly. You guys might see things backwards, but this is way easier for me, so this is how we're going to do it for now. If there's anything I want to show you, I'll turn it around. Here's a Nintendo Zapper. Real cool. I've got like 5 of those already, but We got a Legacy of the Wizard manual. Here, let me put this over here. Legacy of the Wizard on the NES. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, let's see. Go fishing here. See what we pull out. We got, I think this is a Genesis. Yeah, it is. Let me get a knife and I'll open this up. I've got a few Genesis systems. Oh, that kind of scared me. It was just bubble wrap. That scared me. But I don't have this one. I don't have a Model 1. I think that's what this is. My cousin Jackson was over, and I gave him my spare Genesis. So I guess I just have my everyday Genesis 2, and then this Genesis 1. I still need to get a Genesis 3. This is cool, though. I've never owned an original Genesis 1, but it's really, really cool. I guess we can do the same thing. No. Sorry. I'm debating whether you guys get to see everything right way or backwards, but I don't want to deal with the hassle of doing it the right way. Hey, Cameron. How you doing, man? Let's see. What else? We got, this looks like an NES. Yep. This is an NES. I'm going to try to get this open without slicing my hand or the system. Yeah. Okay. That's the NES. It's pretty good looking. Neat. My NES that I've got, I replaced the tray in here. And when you replace the tray, it really grips the aftermarket trays that they make. And in an original NES, you put the game in. I don't have it handy; it's way over there. You put a game in, and then you push the tray down, and that locks it in. That activates it because these pins way back in the back. I don't think you can really see them, but there's a row of pins way back here. And when you push this tray down, it puts tension on the cartridge and causes the pins of the cartridge to meet the pin receiver in the back of the tray. But anyway, mine doesn't do that. When you put a cartridge in, you have to leave it in the upright position because the pins are so tight that it actually bends the cartridge when you push it down, and it causes the games not to work or to have artifacting or whatever. So it's good to have another original NES, whether it still works or not. Sometimes those pins just go bad over time. That's the most often replaced thing in an NES. I have, top loader NES. I've got one of those. They're really cool. Put that over there. It's gonna suck when I need to get into those boxes because I'm frantically stacking things over there. Yeah, the dog bone controllers. Those are sweet. What is that? This is a giant box. Oh, okay. All right, this is a PS3. The top loader NES is fantastic. The problem with it is that they only come with RF out by default, and if you want AV, you have to mod it. Man, this feels like brand new. This is in the box. I guess it's been taped up again, but I mean it's like immaculate. And I think these games might actually be in here too. That's really neat. I've never owned this model PS3 before. This is like the one with the little ridges all over it. I guess it's meant to stand upright. Very cool. The Super Slim. Yeah, the one I have is this. And it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's the one that came out before that one. Gotcha. Cool. Reaching. What is this? Oh, okay. This is NES 4-score module. This thing is really cool. So these are all controller ports, and you can play four-player NES games rather than two-player NES games. Like um, the Sony had the multi-tap. Nintendo. Well, what was the Nintendo one called? Was it called the multi-tap? The Super Nintendo one, I mean. Anyway, the Super Nintendo had an equivalent of this. You could use it to play like Bomberman and some sports games and stuff in four player. On the NES, you can also play some sports games, and you can play a game called Nightmare on Elm Street. It's really really fun, and it's one of the best, really one of the only good four player NES games. Nightmare on Elm Street is fantastic. Man, this is another one that looks fantastic. I mean, I know it's all backwards, but like, look at the corners and stuff. It just looks like it's in really good shape. I just, I love that stuff, man. Anything that looks like this. It's history. It's real history. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's a PS2. I couldn't figure out why this cord. Is this cord attached? Is it? Oh, it's not a PS2. Okay. I was looking at the back and I thought this is a PS2, but no, it's not. It's another NES Advantage uh, arcade stick. Hey, Fanatic, this is right up your alley, man. I'm glad you were able to make it. So I'm unboxing a buttload of retro games right now. NES Advantage fight stick. This is what it looks like. I didn't want to open that other box, but this is what it is. It's really cool. This is in good shape too. A lot of these, the sticks on these will kind of drift, like they don't actually sit in the center. And this one is strong, like it's still centered completely. It doesn't have any click to it. A lot of times these get click when they wear on the bottom. This one doesn't click at all. None of the buttons stick. Wow, that's crazy. That's in really good shape. And this isn't even the one in the box either. Let me cut this bubble wrap off of here. I'm amazed at the quality of this stuff. Amazed. I'm telling you. It's like unbelievable. I'm not going to have enough room to set all this stuff over here unless I really start getting serious about how I set this stuff down. What was Nattic's idea? Yeah. Here we got a PS2 in the box. And this actually, I can see here, everything's bagged up. That's so nice. I never kept my stuff in this good condition. Uh, but I mean, this box looks pretty fantastic. I almost dropped it. It's got a GameFly sticker on it. I wonder if I can get that off. I shouldn't try it. I'll rip the box. But this is really cool. I'm not going to open this because I know what a PS2 looks like, but very cool. Yeah, it's a slim one. That's actually the only one I own. I bought one of the fat PS2s at first, and I loved that one. That was the one I had when I was younger, and I wanted to own, the same one that I had the nostalgia for. And I got it home, and it wouldn't read discs. So I took it back, brought another one home, and it wouldn't read discs. So I just settled on a slim one. I know, I sold all the games. It sucks. Now I have to buy them back. I mean, I don't have to, but now I end up buying them back. Okay, so this is for the NES. We got an RF adapter or a switch and a power supply for the NES. There are mods for the PS2? I didn't even know about that. We got some NES controllers. We got Genesis with the quick start manual, it looks like. It's got the quick start manual, it's got controller, and power supply. I think somewhere in here there's a 6-button Genesis controller, which I've never owned. That's true. It does what Nintendo. This is maybe among the things I was most excited about getting in this lot. This is a Game Boy Player controller for the GameCube, and these things are so cool. It's the most comfortable way to play Game Boy games on the GameCube. You can see the whole thing there, but it's got a real D-pad on it. It's got buttons in the same face layout as the GameCube controller, but it gets rid of the C-stick, and you don't have a lot of stuff in your way, and it's just super duper fancy. I am so excited about this. I've wanted one of these since I started collecting, really. And I didn't even realize that was in the lot either. I didn't know until after I said I wanted to buy it. I think we're good on this side. This is a Super Nintendo. No, it's not. It's a PS2 extension cable for controllers. I can't tell if there's anything else in this box. I'm really reaching, and I don't feel anything else other than a bunch of peanuts, but I would hate to miss something. Still, yeah, there's still 2 more boxes, and those are the good boxes. Honestly, I know the big things, and those are the big boxes over there. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here, so I'm gonna package this box back up. You know what? This has been designated trash box because it's really big. It's already got trash in it, and I don't care about its self-esteem. So we're going to take this box and just throw it on the floor. Oh no! My knife! And also my foot a little bit. I think I have. I mean, I really dug. I'll check, though. I'll check before I go throwing boxes away. So we need to get that stuff over here now. Just push our NES box over there. Sorry for jostling you guys around so much. Yeah, that would suck. I'll go through there before I toss it out. Didn't have one big enough? Oh, gotcha. So I'm being really careful not to cut up anything that could be inside of these boxes, because one of these boxes has my collecting holy grail. Hey, Ernie. How you doing tonight, man? Gotta get this tape off my finger because it's driving me nuts. Okay. Let's see. Just fold that down. All right, what do we got here? Oh, more NES games. Look at that. A Boy and His Blob. Trouble on Blobolonia. Never played this before. Oh, James is here too? Sorry, I missed you, James. Welcome, man. How you doing? I'm gonna try to get you the really rare stuff, Ernie, is coming soon. I'm getting to it. We've seen some really cool stuff so far. This I think you'd be interested in. This is a Chrono Trigger manual. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. Hey, Link. Yeah, we've only opened 2 boxes so far. We still have 2 left. We got this one, we got that one over there. So we still have 2 big boxes left to open. And there's uh, just a buttload of stuff in here. All right, I'm going to need my knife to see these. These are Genesis games. Don't want to slice through them. Man, you really packed these up, Tony. These are awesome. We got Genesis Game Genie. Man, Link, wouldn't that be crazy if it was Earthbound? That would be insane. Virtual Racing. This is cool. I don't own this. This is a big cart, too. That's really neat. I didn't have a Genesis Game Genie either, I don't think. Let's see. We'll just put these over here for now. This goes in the trash box. We got a copy of Star Tropics. Man, I wish. Little Samson. That would be crazy. And I'm not bluffing. I don't have a copy of Little Samson here. I'm going to turn y'all around because it's annoying me that everything's backwards. Star Tropics. I really wish I was doing this in my game room so I could have the chat in front of me and have games come out of here. We got Super Mario Bros. 3. It's a fantastic looking copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. That looks better than my copy for sure. Pop that in there. This. Oh, okay. I've never seen this game before. This is Star Trek 25th Anniversary. Never seen it. I've also never watched Star Trek. Hope nobody gets mad at me. But never seen Star Trek. Never even seen the new, hip, cool movies. Just never had any interest in Star Trek whatsoever. Here's an NES Game Genie. I don't own one of these. Or I mean, I didn't own one of those. Put that over there. I'm going to pull out a bunch of NES games here, and we'll just rapid fire them. We got Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, Golf, Iron Sword, and Snake Rattle and Roll. Those are all really fun games. Rescue Rangers is awesome. I've never actually played through this whole game, but what I've played of it, I've really enjoyed. That's a really, really fun game. And it's NADICT approved. All right, we are running out of room for all of the stuff. Yeah. We got original. Oh no, Super Mario Bros. 2. I should have known by looking at that. Super Mario Bros. 2. I've never played the second one. Cobra Triangle. Top Gun. Nothing too special about Top Gun. It's a fun game though, but it's not, nothing to write home about. Sorry, I coughed in your ear. Oh yeah, I do not own Barbie on the NES. Where did this come from? Tell me, where the Grail. I didn't own this. I'm excited to have it. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, yeah. I've heard it. I've heard it actually is pretty hard, but it's just like because the controls are so bad or something. Double Dragon #1. I think I have Double Dragon 1, or already had it. I mean, we got Pinball Quest, Robo Warrior. I thought it said Robin Warrior, and Base Wars. Let's see. Gotta move some things around over here. One of these is in a Funko Land case. That's kind of fun. Does anybody remember Funko Land? A relic of yesteryear? Funko Land was like a precursor to GameStop. It was Funko Land, and then EB Games, and then GameStop, I think, bought out. I think EB Games bought out Funko Land, and then GameStop bought out EB Games or something to that effect. We got Iron Tank. This is the game I'd never heard of that I saw earlier. I got a manual for it in here. KB Toys, that's right. Yeah, GameStop does suck. We got a Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, and we got a copy of Millipede. I like Millipede a lot. I already own this, but it's very fun game. Really? See, I've never played that. Babbage's, yeah, that's another one. Here's some cool stuff. We got Skate or Die. We got a really good looking copy of Zelda 2. A lot of these gold carts, because of how cheaply painted on the gold is, they've really just scratched up real bad and kind of fallen apart. But this looks fantastic, and the label looks perfect. I feel like this is just an appreciation of how well everything was taken care of, because that, you have no idea how much that means. I didn't own this, actually. This is the arcade version of Mario Bros. You know, the little mini game for Mario Bros. 3. Some of you might know it as. This also has a number scratched into the back of it for some reason. Not bad, though. Eesh. A lot of stuff in here. It is, yeah. I think so. Here's a Smash TV. I didn't own Smash TV. I'm excited about this. I play this at the arcade every time I go, and Smash TV is really fun. Days of Thunder. This looks like a NASCAR game. It's got a bunch of Sharpie on it, too. Looks neat. I've never heard of it before, but I'll play it. Yeah, the previous owner is here in the chat. And he made a great deal on this for me, and it was kind of a trade-off. I wanted to buy the whole thing, and he wanted to sell the whole thing, and we came to an agreement. So really appreciate that. Dragon Warrior 2. I just ordered the Super Famicom version of this. I actually ordered all of the Dragon Quest games on the Super Famicom, and they're all in Japanese though. But I just wanted to own them. But this is the English one on the NES. And this is Tiger Heli. Nothing too snazzy about that. Is this another copy of Top Gun? We got 2 copies of Top Gun, guys. Hold on. Hold on. What? 2 Top Guns. Cool. Giveaway time. Here's Cybernoid. Never played Cybernoid. Looks cool though. Looks outer spacey. We got Penbot. That game's okay. Ooh. Dragon Warrior 4. Dragon Warrior 4 is harder to find than Dragon Warrior 2. I was so excited to see this in this collection. That's weird, WXYZ. Dragon Warrior 4 is such a cool game, too. And, man, I'm into it. What's next? We got Exodus Ultima. Old school RPG. Willow! I was so excited to get this, and I did not know that Dave of DGR was going to name his daughter Willow. So I'm going to have to get a picture of me holding this in my arms like it's a baby, and I'm going to have to send it to Dave. We even both got our copies of Willow on the same day, if you can call a baby a copy of something. All right, next up. We got Legacy of the Wizard. I'm definitely gonna I'm even gonna take Willow and I'm gonna set it aside so that I can share that with Dave. I'll text it to him when we get done or something. Legacy of the Wizard. Oh, if anybody didn't know, Dave and his wife had their baby today. California Games. Pretty exciting. Not California Games. I mean, that's exciting too, but the baby thing, really. That's what I was talking about. What is this? Genesis games. All right. I don't remember what any of the Genesis games were supposed to be. So many of these games are coming as a surprise to me. I just don't remember what any of them were supposed to be. Okay, we got Tasmania. I didn't own this. Tasmania. We got the original Echo the Dolphin. I'm glad I got this because my copy doesn't work. Actually, I might only have Tides of Time, and that one's really weird. Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasure. Never played that. Natick, have you played this? Anybody played this? I don't think I've ever played that one. Let's see. Master of Monsters. We saw a little yellow single-page guide for this game earlier. It looked kind of neat. Oh, okay. I was going through the stack and I was like, Echo the Dolphin, but I just saw but it was just the same copy. I just shuffled it around in my hands. Oh. I almost ceased to preserve those Genesis games. All right, what else? Seeing some really cool stuff in here. I don't want to grab the wrong thing. This is cool. I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. This is Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge, and it's in the box, and I think it's got the manual. I mean, I can feel some weightiness to it. Let's see. Is there a manual? There might not be a manual, but that's okay. No, there is. There's a manual in there. Sweet. Yeah. It's Snake's Revenge. Cool. I love Metal Gear Solid, man. Love it. Oh, I'm running out of room over here. I had never heard of this game before. This is called the Moffat Conspiracy. I don't think Metal Gear 2 is rare. I mean, I bought a copy of it for myself loose, and I think I paid like $6 for it, maybe. The Moffat Conspiracy. I had never heard of this before. Looks like it's got some first-person stuff. Metal Gear 2 might have been kind of rare at the time, but it's also not. I mean, yeah, Snake's Revenge, but it's also not a fantastic game. I don't think. So I guess it just hasn't gone up in price. This looks freaking. This looks like you just bought it. Like it had been sitting on a store shelf for a long time, and you just bought it. This is the Bard's Tale on the NES. I think this is like a really old school dungeon RPG. So you like walk down like a grid based dungeon. Wow. Long ago, monsters were set loose in the city of Skara Brae by Mangar the Dark, a malevolent mage. Well, I'm hooked. Straight up hooked. Katamari Damacy! I've always wanted to own this game, and I've never owned it. So now I can play it, finally. I mean, I think I played it on like a demo disc or something years ago, but now I can really kind of dig into it. See you later, Wayne. Take it easy, man. Katamari Damacy, PS2. Let's see. Let's go this way. Ah! No peanuts. This is Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. Yeah, I don't have to wait for the Switch version. That's perfect. This is really neat. I own this. I wish that I had a boxed copy of the original with that invisible ink map. You know, that'd be really cool. I don't think this one has anything like that, but I can definitely feel by the weight that it's got the manual and it's got, you know, the game and a little protective sleeve and stuff. Let's see, we'll just stack that over there. Yeah, man. Solstice, the quest for the Staff of Demons. Look at that hair. That's crazy. This looks like I I don't know if I own this or not. I feel like this might be one of those games I paid like $4 for and just have never played, but it looks pretty cool. Kind of isometric. Is the right word for what I was looking at there? I think so. Let's see. Lemmings, also on the NES. I played Lemmings on the Game Boy, I think. And I had a lot of fun with this on the Game Boy. It's kind of a puzzle game. I believe, if I remember correctly, that you have parts and you have to build a path for these guys to fall off a cliff or something. But that's Lemmings. It's fun. Maybe I played it on PC. Maybe that's right. I don't know. I didn't play it on the NES though. Orb 3D, the best NES game. Not really, but it might be. I don't know. I've never played it. It has astonishing 3D glasses. Hold on. Hold on. If these 3D glasses aren't in here. Oh, there's no 3D glasses? Dang it. I'll have to buy my own. That's okay. I didn't even know that that was a thing. Oh, I was excited about this. This is Journey to Silius. This is a really fun NES game. It's also really hard, at least to me, but I'm not very good at anything. Uh, and this is another box that is in fantastic condition. Man, fantastic condition. Yeah, you did stream that. I played Journey to Silius really recently, like a couple of weeks ago, and so much fun. Let's see. Trying to make sure I get all of the NES games before I dive into the. Let's see. Tetris 2. Tetris 2, not as good as Tetris 1. And Tetris 1 on the Game Boy is really the best. It's got the song that everybody knows, you know. I think Tetris 1 on the NES actually didn't have Korobaniki, which is the song that is so catchy. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think it does. I think we're into PS2 games now. We got Guitar Hero. Odin Sphere. Geez, this is such a fun game. This is so good. I have the remake on the PS4. I don't think I have the PS2 version though, but this is so fun. It's a side-scrolling RPG. I did a stream of this once, and Cody was the only person there. I streamed it for like 2 hours, and it was just Cody there. Disgaea, I love Disgaea as a series. I've played all of these games. Really fun. We got the original Guitar Hero. That was a ridiculous stream. It was just me and you for 2 hours. All right. We got a lot of PS2 games in here, it looks like. Oh, what's that? Oh, we got a Sonic and Knuckles on the Genesis. Look at that. I actually already have a boxed copy of this, but this feels and looks. Yeah, this one has the manual. Mine didn't have the manual with it. Sonic and Knuckles. If you don't know about Sonic and Knuckles, the deal is that it's a expansion cartridge, and you can pop other games into the top of it. So this pops back, and then you slap a game in here, and then you hook that into the Genesis. And you can actually, if you hook games that aren't Sonic games in here, you can play bonus stages that are generated based on like, you know, binary data or whatever from each cartridge, some kind of metadata. So really fun. This is cool to have. Let me pop this back in here. Neat. Burnout 3 Takedown. I actually just bought this game the other day. I wish I hadn't done that. Maybe I can return it. We'll see. We got another Guitar Hero, Guitar Hero 2. I've got every Guitar Hero game now, I think. That's awesome. Let's angle this down a little bit. Gran Turismo 3. I love all the Gran Turismo games. 4 is probably my favorite. Gran Turismo 4 is fantastic. This case is kind of low key. There's not like screenshots of the game or anything on here. You would almost like call this classy, I think. We got, oh great, Echo the Tides of Time. Yay. Maybe that game's good, but Willow, I'm sorry. Let's see, what is this? Puzzle Quest. Never heard of that. Challenge of the Warriors. Got a lot of stuff on here. It looks like it's kind of like a match 4 sort of thing, but it's got some kind of map and like story mode. Oh, it's a puzzle RPG. Okay, that sounds fun. That could be fantastic. Sonic Spinball. Sweet, I already have that, but Jackson will be thrilled. Jackson needs Genesis games, and any of the duplicates are probably going his way. Ooh, I did not have a boxed copy of Sonic 3, though, and this is like mint. Wow. That is a sharp-looking copy. That's awesome. What is this? There's a little Sega pamphlet in here. Oh, wait, is this a... Oh, it's a poster. It's a Jurassic Park poster. That's so cool. All right. Thanks, Sonic 3. Get out of there, Peanuts. That's really, really neat. Wow. Let's see. Gran Turismo 5. I actually have Gran Turismo 5. I'm looking at it on my shelf right now. Disgaea 3. I didn't own this one. Is this the one with Rasp Barrel in it? I don't know. Are you like waiting on that peanut to fall over there? Okay. Dungeons and Dragons, Warriors of the Eternal Sun. Guys, I know I'm taking a long time to get through this stuff, but if you hold on until I get to that big box over there, the next box, oh boy, that's where all the great stuff, the best stuff is. Fantasia. I've never played this. I have seen the movie. Never played it. Hey, Zero. How you doing, man? Fantasia. Join Mickey Mouse on his most magical adventure ever. Fantasia. Oh boy. I can't do a Mickey voice, even if I really, 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 really wanted to, because my vocal cords are shredded. Gran Turismo 2. Man, WXYZ is a Gran Turismo machine. He's got like every one of them. Hard Driving. The only true driving simulation. Cool. Put that up there. I need to get this knife out of my hand. I'm holding the knife the whole time, and I don't know why. The Lion King. Defeat your evil Uncle Scar. Cool. Sid will be happy to see this. Oh, really? Let me look at Hard Driving again. Is this like, oh, geez, yeah. I see what you're saying. That is some blocky polygon action. It's not as hard as people say it is. It's not as hard as people say it is. Because I was able to do it. If I'm able to do The Lion King, then you can do The Lion King. Anybody can do it. A toddler, a baby, whatever. We got a copy of Sonic the Hedgehog #1. Not for resale, though, so WXYZ, watch out. The Popo are on your trail now, man. Let's see, what else? Anything? Something over here. Pac-Man World on the PS1. Let's see. Dig over here a little bit. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Uh-oh. Another not for resale. Double in trouble. Sid's looking at me. Sid, what are you doing? Okay. Sid's sitting over here staring at me, freaking me out. Yeah, I do have all the Sonics now. I actually had them all before. I just didn't have them in the case. What? This is a second copy of Tasmania. This is a second copy because I already saw one copy. Are you going to help me unbox?
I was actually going to make homemade
butter. I don't understand. I mean, the amount of sass that you came back at me with. You're like, well, actually, I was going to make homemade butter. I don't even know.
I wasn't trying to be sad.
Here's Final Fantasy VII. I've never played this. So.
Is that the one that...
Yeah, Lauren, my friend Lauren, has like 30 copies of this game. He has a drawer full of this game because he loves it so much, and every time he sees it, he buys it. He has like 30 copies. No joke. That's not exaggeration. I'll put a picture on Discord later. It is, seriously.
Is this your last box? Or?
One more box.
Jeez. You've been unboxing for like
over an hour.
days.
Over an hour. We're going on 72 minutes. Will you put this over? Just throw it somewhere? No, that's a trash box.
So, is there anything left in here?
No, that's a trash box too. I just need to be able to continue throwing trash somewhere. Oh, yeah, this is the best box. If you stuck around this long, this is for you. This is the box that you came for. I can't get to the box.
Do you want me to get to the box?
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Hold on. I got an idea.
What are you doing?
I'm going to turn the table. I'm turning the tables. My, how the tables have turned. Table. Singular.
We were in actually.
Well, Sydney just sign language to me that we're getting a divorce, so I got to move all this stuff. Okay, Sid, this is the box that we need to get over there.
Oh, well, I am putting my hair
Looks like I'm doing it. Here we go. Okay, we got plenty of room here now. We shifted things. Oh, man. What a adventure. All right, where were we?
Well, I think I was making butter.
You can go back to making butter. You don't have to be in here.
I don't have to?
You don't. Get out. Wait, before you go, pass me my knife. I think I set it down somewhere. Do you see it? I'm glad that was off camera.
I do not see your knife.
Dang it. Hold on, we got to cancel the stream. I found it. It's right here.
Now I got to do that again?
All right, here we go. Best box. Just trust me, it's the best of all of the boxes. It's got my holy grail item in it. All right. Here it is. It's an NES cleaning kit. See? NES cleaning kit. Yeah, that sucks. I really got ripped off, huh, Tony? No. I did not at all. I already have a copy of Sonic 2. I'll just take my copy and put it in that box. I didn't have a cleaning kit. This is really cool. Does this actually have the liquid? Has that held up over the years? It does. Can anybody hear that? Hear that? It's actually still got the liquid. No, man, don't worry about it. I've got a copy of it. All right, what's next? We got some Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift on DS. This looks cool. This is another one I can feel. It's complete in the box. I love that. I've never played this one. I've played Final Fantasy Tactics, but I've never played this one. So excited about that. Valkyrie profile, Covenant of the Plume. Neat. Never played this. Oh, this also looks like a Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics sort of thing. Neato. I'm keeping some of the mystery alive here. I don't want anything to be spoiled before we get to it. Okay, we got in this meticulously wrapped bubble wrap Final Fantasy II, which is awesome. I did not own that. And we got Breath of Fire 2. We saw Breath of Fire 2's guide earlier. Neat. Good old RPGs. All right, let's just get down to business here. This is the holy grail item that I was talking about. This is a complete in-box copy of Earthbound, and it looks like, dear God, it looks like $7.99 is the price that WXYZ paid for this. $7.99. $7.99. That's it. It has the stickers, really. I did not know if it had the stickers in it. All right, we're gonna open this up very carefully. Inside, we got the player's guide. Got a sweet player's guide. It's got a lot of info in it. It's got the stickers. I'm gonna sniff test them. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let's see. I don't understand. Is this what Ness is supposed to smell like? And is that what I'm about to smell? I have to scratch. It actually smells like burnt, like fire, like burning wood. It actually smells. That's crazy. It really does still smell. This says slip the monkey a banana and watch the bad guys split. Oh my gosh, it's banana scented. It's really banana-y. Hey, Red Raven. We got get a whiff of this hot dog, hold the mustard, then your nose. Oh, geez. Ugh. What is that supposed to be? Is that It smells like ramen. It smells like old ramen. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a hot dog? I have no idea what that's supposed to be. Yeah, these are Earthbound stickers that are so old, and they still smell like scratch and sniff. Take a big whiff, get a big prize. This one is like mint. It's like a minty kind of. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's really minty. This fungus is no fun at all. Whoops. It's got this mushroom dude on it. Ooh. That actually kind of smells. It kind of smells like when you're like mowing your grass and you run over one of the shroom caps on the ground. Dig this buck-toothed, funky-smelling varmint. Well, it just smells like nice cologne for some reason. But anyway, this is incredible. This is freaking incredible. Let me get my camera turned back around. There's the box. Oh, I can't believe it's got a $7.99 sticker on it. That's the craziest thing of them all, is that it's $7.99. Ugh. Trying my very best There's also a copy of Earthbound in there. I don't need to take that out right now, but there it is. It really does hurt to see that. It really does. I gotta get this guide back in here real quick. Oh no. Can y'all still hear me? Did everything just get really crappy all of a sudden? Okay, I got the guide back. So Earthbound in the big box is now my fanciest schmanciest thing that I have, I think. Fanciest and schmanciest. I don't even know if you guys can hear me because I heard my headphones die. Let's see. I am not going to try to take the price off. I am leaving it on there. I'm never doing anything that could hurt this box in the slightest. And now I have to be really careful not to drop it right after I say that. Over here, what's this peeking out? It's Super Mario RPG. I actually own 4 copies of this game. I own a Super Famicom copy. I own a boxed copy. I own a loose copy, and now I own another boxed copy. And this looks way better than mine. Let's see. Let's open this sucker up. Manual looks perfect. We got the cartridge. Ooh, the cartridge looks really good compared to my other one. Yeah, it looks great. I just recently got the boxed copy, yeah. Actually, Ray, you were at my house when I got that boxed copy of it. That's really cool. This is one of my favorites, for sure. Not going to set it on top of Earthbound. We got Breath of Fire 1. This is another one that looks freaking brand new. Man, this is the closest one I've seen so far to just being something that you grabbed off of the shelf and took up to the counter. This one really feels like no hyperbole new. Wow. Not even going to open that right now. I'm just going to keep going. We got some more Super Nintendo games that are kind of bundled up here. The one on the top is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Some people know that as the westernized Final Fantasy action RPG. Is it an action RPG or is it just an RPG? I don't remember. But it's been toned down in difficulty a little bit. Yeah, Final Fantasy for Dummies is a good way to put it. There's actually, for some reason, 2 copies of Mystic Quest. There's just 2 copies of it. I don't know. So I have 2 of those now. There's a game called Arcana. Never heard of this before. Looks neat, though. Here's something else boxed. Oh, this is the big one. another the big one. This is Chrono Trigger in the box. Freaking Chrono Trigger. Isn't that crazy? I've never played Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo, and now I've got a boxed copy of it. Look at all that. Look at all the history. Ah, oh, jeez. It's magical. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to hurt anything right now. What are you talking about? Nothing was spoiled. Secret of Evermore. I own this already, but I didn't own a boxed copy of it. I love this. This happens like right at the beginning of the game. That's where the screenshot is from, I think. Look at that. Look how cool that art is. Which one's the crown jewel? Chrono Trigger or Secret of Evermore? I think you meant Chrono Trigger, but Secret of Evermore is fantastic, though. Here's a Super Nintendo, I think, Game Genie. We got, Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 3 in the box. Complete. Really got some weight to it. I really miss the days when you could buy a game brand new and it would have this kind of weight to it. Because I mean, this is like it's just it's heavy. It's got some real heft to it. It feels like you're actually getting something that's worth $60 or whatever. Let's see, what is this? We got Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. Never played that. Everything is Tasmania for the Genesis. The ultimate role-playing game. This looks cool. Looks very old school. I've never played Lufia 2. I've never played any Lufia games that I know of. But this looks fantastic. Again, this is another one that's feels brand new in my hands. Okay. Oh, geez. I didn't know this was in there. I had no idea. This is Super Metroid. I don't own a copy of this. I had no idea this was in here. I forgot all about it. Man. Look at that only for Nintendo. I've never seen that, how it's written there. Let's see, is that on any of the others? I don't think so. It's just it's unique. It almost looks like Nickelodeon slime. This game actually has dropped significantly in price within the last couple of months, and it's a much cheaper game now than it used to be. You used to look at paying $150 for a boxed copy of Super Metroid, or in some cases more, but it's dropped recently. You can get a loose copy of this now for like $30 or less. Very, very cool. That's awesome. All right, let's see. I think I might have gotten all of the small things out of here. So let's get this out. Ugh. This is a Super Nintendo console in the box with Link to the Past inside, yes. I mean, that's what the box says. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, I see the cartridge. There's the A Link to the Past cartridge right there. And there's a Super Nintendo in there. I'm not going to bother taking this out because I know what's in there, and I'm just going to leave it in there. What does the box say? It says, the system of choice for the serious game player. Dazzling 3D effects. Digital stereo sound. Oh, were you talking about... Oh. Oh. Well, all right. Let's just put this over here. I think that might be everything. I'm going to fish around here for a minute, but I think that's the whole lot. Really fishing, really fishing. Don't feel anything. Don't see anything. Okay, I think we got it. So let me get this out of the way. Whoops. I almost just dumped those peanuts all over my living room floor. All right, so here's the entire collection right here. We got just a freaking buttload of stuff here, man. Let's get all these NES games out. NES and a Genesis over here. So look at that. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I have no idea where I'm going to put all this stuff, but I'll someday figure it out. And I guess that day is today because Sydney will really want me to get this stuff out of the living room. So thank you guys so much for coming. Is there anything anybody wanted to see more of or wanted to see anything else? Oh, yeah, that's true. I kind of inadvertently advertently helped bring Tony and WXYZ to PAX. So they're going to be down here staying in the area and hanging out with us. You want to see the Metal Gear, John? Sure. It's getting crushed under the weight of all these other NES games. So much for preservation, right? All right. Let's open this thing up. Let's get over into the light, too, so we can actually see. There's the cart. Hey, little tiger. Good to see you, man. We got a manual in here. This might be a black and white. Yeah, this is a black and white manual. Nothing too exciting. Look at that. That's the big boss that we all know and love. And all those guys. Look, Solid Snake. JT. Kind of looks like my friend JT. Nick Meyer. Jennifer X. They sure were, Cody. They sure were. So that's it. There's not a lot to see in the Metal Gear guide, being that it's one of the kind of low profile black and white guides. Neat. Let's throw this back in here. Ugh. I am so tired. I went to the gym last night. I did a lot of stuff, and then this morning I was worn out. My legs were sore. My body was aching. I've got this cough, and my throat hurts, and just a nightmare. But I was looking forward to this so much that I wanted to do the stream no matter what. So I'm glad we got to do this. I'm stepping on these peanuts. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's crackling. Well, it took me over an hour to unpack it. It took me an hour and a half to unbox everything that I bought. But anyway, again, a big thanks to WXYZ for selling me all this stuff. Again, he gave me a good deal, a really good deal on everything, and it's going to bring him and Tony to PAX. So if any of y'all are going to PAX South, you'll get to see them and hang out a little bit. And I'm gonna try to find a place for all of this stuff. I guess I'm dying in here. I'm sweating. I'm tired. I'm super worn out. Yeah, Red Raven, good. It'll be good to see you there, man. But I'm ready for bed. So no, little tiger. I bought out. I bought everything. Yeah, he asked me if I wanted to buy anything, and I found some things in there that I wanted to buy, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll buy this stuff, or if you're interested, I'll just buy all of it." And so that's what I did. I just bought everything. Yeah, yeah. So okay, I'm interested. What are the three ones that you kept? I have to know because if you sold your Earthbound and you sold your Chrono Trigger and stuff, what else? What could there be? Yeah, Trema, thank you. I'm excited about this. Lunar 1 and 2. Oh, I actually have a um which Lunar do I have? I've got one that's in like a big, thick case, and it's got like a hard art book in it. It's really, really neat. I don't know which one that is though. Another copy of Top Gun. Yeah, yeah, those art books are awesome. The art in there is fantastic. But anyway, thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll I'm probably gonna leave the stream up. I don't know. I was thinking about taking it down, but it was fun. I might kind of take it down and edit it and then re-upload it as a video or something. But anyway, I really appreciate everybody being here. That was fun. Yeah, little tiger, thank you. Appreciate you coming. Thanks, Ernie. It's gonna take a while. Not looking forward to that, but what are you gonna do? I'll find a place. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much. I don't know how to stop streaming on here, so I'm just gonna hit a button and hope it works.